Royal events are typically grand displays of sophistication and harmony, but occasionally they become a platform for unexpected drama that even seasoned royal observers are caught off guard by. Recently, something remarkable occurred when Prince William reportedly prevented Queen Camilla's son, Tom Parker Bowles, from attending a prominent royal event. This decision was bold, unanticipated, and left everyone stunned. However, what truly captured attention was Camilla's reaction when she learned that the event in question was a charitable gathering held at Windsor Castle, one of the most prestigious venues in the royal calendar. This event was meticulously organized and attended by senior royals, intended to showcase the monarchy's dedication to philanthropy and public service. Behind the scenes, there were tensions brewing, according to insiders. Disagreements over the guest list had already caused some discomfort, with William drawing a firm line about Tom's attendance. If you know Tom Parker Bowles, you'll understand why this decision raised eyebrows. Tom, Camilla's eldest son from her first marriage, has always been somewhat separate from royal life. He's a successful food critic and author, someone who prefers London social circles to palace protocols. But to William, this difference mattered. Known for his meticulous protection of the monarchy's image, William reportedly saw Tom's presence as a distraction, a potential risk that could blur the lines between Camilla's personal life and the royal family's public duties. The annual pre-Christmas lunch hosted by the royal family is a highly anticipated event where the royals gather to celebrate and present a united front before their individual Christmas celebrations. However, this year there are murmurs that Prince William and Kate Middleton, the Prince and Princess of Wales, may not attend the gathering at Buckingham Palace. This would be surprising, as the couple and their 3 children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, are often the center of attention during the holiday festivities, charming everyone with their presence. The real reason they might skip this time is closely tied to the long-standing family dynamics that have been strained for years. This can be traced back to the complicated history between Prince William and the children of Queen Camilla, Tom Parker Bowles, and Laura Lopes. It's no secret that King Charles and Camilla's relationship began during a very difficult time for William and his brother Prince Harry. When Charles and Camilla finally married in 2005, it was not just a union between 2 individuals, but the merging of 2 families that had been on very different paths. Camilla's children suddenly became step-siblings to the future kings of England, but the transition was not smooth, especially in the early days. William and Harry had lost their mother, Princess Diana, in a tragic and highly public manner, and had to endure the media coverage of Charles's affair with Camilla. Camilla represented a painful past for the one who was deeply attached to his mother and fiercely protected her memory. Incorporating her children into the mix made the situation even more complex. Tom Parker and Laura Lopes were not part of the royal world before their mother's marriage to Charles. Tom, a successful food critic and writer, was already living his own life in London's elite social circles and had his own identity, not seeing himself as part of the royal family. Over the years, he has been clear about this, stating that he and Laura were not quite part of the royal family and described themselves as the common children on the side. For Tom, his mother's marriage to Charles did not suddenly make him a royal. He never spent Christmas at Sandringham or took on royal duties, preferring to focus on his career and live his life outside the royal spotlight. In contrast, Laura built a quieter life as an art curator. She co-founded an art gallery in London and tried to avoid the media as much as possible. The royal world was something she only occasionally brushed against due to her mother, but it wasn't a place she felt she belonged. Even though Tom and Laura kept their distance, their relationships with William and Harry were not easy. At the heart of it was blame. William reportedly found it difficult to forgive Camilla for the pain she caused his mother, and this frustration sometimes spilled over onto Tom and Laura. Royal insiders say that in the early days, William and Laura would often clash, with William blaming Camilla for his mother's suffering, and Laura firing back, saying, "Your father ruined my life." The arguments were heated, emotional, and painful, reflecting the complicated feelings everyone was grappling with. Over time, the tensions eased a little, but they never disappeared completely. William and Tom may have shared a few polite conversations. William and Tom led very different lives over the years. William was groomed to become a future king, surrounded by tradition, expectations, and scrutiny. Tom, on the other hand, enjoyed a more free-spirited life, writing books about food and appearing on television shows without the need to follow royal royal rules or worry about his public image in the same way William did. Despite their differences, the two men managed to coexist, although they didn't see much of each other and kept their interaction civil. However, as time passed, William's discomfort with Tom grew, especially when it came to the media. William values privacy more than almost anything else, as he witnessed his mother's life being torn apart by the press, and he's made it his mission to protect his own family from similar scrutiny. When Tom started making media appearances, whether to promote his cookbooks or to talk about his mother, it didn't sit well with William. Tom's comments about King Charles's health earlier this year, after the cancer diagnosis was made public, further exacerbated the tension between the two. Tom praised his mother, Queen Camilla, but William saw it as a reminder of how easily family matters can become public. William has been cautious about the monarchy's public image, and Tom's casual approach to the media felt risky to him. This brought back memories of when family secrets were revealed, and for William, trust is everything. Now, there is speculation about William and Kate's Christmas plans, as reports suggest they may skip the pre-Christmas lunch at Buckingham Palace to spend the holidays with their children at their home in Norfolk. William enjoys spending Christmas in Norfolk because it allows him and his family to take long walks with their dog and enjoy some peace and quiet away from public attention. However, those familiar with the royal family dynamics believe there's more to the story. Insiders suggest that William's decision to skip the family lunch has to do with Tom Parker Bowles being invited. William hasn't publicly commented on this, as he typically doesn't discuss family matters, but his actions speak volumes. By choosing not to attend, William is quietly sending a message that inviting Tom feels like crossing a line. It's not about holding a grudge, but rather about protecting the monarchy and his family's privacy. While Tom may dismiss the rumors and any suggestion of tension, the reality is more complicated for Queen Camilla, for whom this situation is deeply personal, as she has spent years supporting King Charles and establishing her own role. Camilla's position as both a queen and a mother within the royal family must be challenging, as she witnesses her son at the center of speculation, while understanding William's feelings on the matter. William, on the other hand, is focused on the broader responsibilities of the monarchy, recognizing that its future rests on his shoulders, and he takes this role seriously. For him, this situation is not just about a single Christmas lunch or a single individual, but rather about establishing clear boundaries and making his stance known. Although the palace is working to maintain a united front, the tension between William and Camilla's family is evident and is being closely observed by royal watchers, as the cracks in the carefully crafted image of the royal family emerge once again, leaving everyone to wonder what will happen next. While Tom's casual approach has often clashed with William's intense concern for the monarchy's public image, their relationship remains complex. William, having lived under immense public pressure his entire life, fiercely guards the fragility of the royal family's reputation. In contrast, Tom has felt more at ease with the media, sometimes sharing personal insights about his life, mother, and career, which has irked William, who values privacy above all else. Tom has even spoken out against the media's harsh treatment of his family, recalling incidents in the late 1990s when the paparazzi aggressively pursued and harassed his mother Camilla, an experience he described as barbaric and horrific. Tom acknowledged that William and Harry had it much worse, losing their mother Princess Diana and then being hounded by the media for years, which left deep scars. Tom found the prince's experience appalling and couldn't help but sympathize with them. However, despite this understanding, the relationship between Tom and William remains distant. Tom chooses not to get involved in William and Harry's struggles, as he learned long ago not to interfere in their issues. It's clear that Tom recognizes the complicated royal family dynamics and prefers to maintain his distance. Additionally, Camilla's sister, Annabelle Elliot, found herself caught up in this silent family drama for 2 decades, working as an interior designer for King Charles and managing projects across his estates, including updating properties like the Duchy holiday cottages. Charles fully trusted Annabelle and paid her well over the years, with her annual earnings ranging from £25,000 to £106,000. However, when Prince William inherited the Duchy of Cornwall after Charles became king, things changed. William, known for his emphasis on efficiency and modernization, decided to reduce Annabelle's role. This decision was not a reflection on her work, but rather because the estate no longer needed her services, as the current staff had learned sufficiently from her. For Annabelle, this decision might have felt like a setback, given her long-standing relationship with Charles and Camilla, but for William, it was another step in asserting his leadership. The Duchy of Cornwall is a significant source of wealth for the royal family, and William now oversees every detail. Cutting Annabelle from the payroll was a way to streamline operations, while also sending a clear message about his stance in relation to Camilla's family. William, the future king, is determined to set boundaries and make decisions without letting emotions cloud his judgment. The removal of Annabelle was not personal, but a sign of William's careful management of the monarchy's image and finances. Meanwhile, Camilla is in a difficult position, as she loves her children Tom and Laura, but also has responsibilities and expectations as the queen. Moments when William makes decisions that affect her family put Camilla in an awkward spot, as she has to balance her loyalty to the crown and her love for her children. This Christmas, the situation is coming to a head again, as reports indicate that Tom Parker Bowles, Camilla's son, is set to attend his first royal Christmas celebration. For William, this invitation brings up old feelings and unresolved tensions, especially since King Charles's cancer diagnosis became public. The royal family is currently facing an unprecedented level of public scrutiny during this challenging period. King Charles III, the newly ascended monarch, is determined to promote a sense of unity and strength within the family by involving all its members in the ongoing processes and decisions. Camilla, the queen consort, is equally keen to ensure that her son, Tom Parker Bowles, feels welcomed and included in the family's affairs. However, Prince William, the heir apparent, has adopted a more cautious and guarded approach, prioritizing the protection of the family's public image and the maintenance of strict control over their narrative. William is wary of the potential risks associated with Tom's involvement. Mindful of Tom's previous media interactions, William is concerned that even unintentional comments from his stepbrother could inadvertently undermine the carefully curated public persona of the royal family. William's unwavering commitment to privacy is a defining characteristic that shapes his approach to this delicate situation. He has worked tirelessly to create a secure and private space for his own immediate family, and the prospect of inviting Tom into this closely guarded realm feels like an unacceptable risk that William is unwilling to take. The prince understands the importance of maintaining a united front, but his deep-rooted desire to protect his family's interests and reputation takes precedence. Furthermore, the uncertainty surrounding William and Kate's attendance at the upcoming royal Christmas gathering has added an additional layer of complexity to the situation. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have not yet disclosed their plans, leaving the public and the royal household alike in a state of anticipation and speculation. This decision, which likely reflects William's cautious approach, underscores the delicate balance he must strike between fulfilling his duty as a senior royal and preserving the privacy and security of his own family. As the royal family navigates these turbulent waters, the public's gaze remains firmly fixed on their every move, amplifying the pressure and the stakes involved. King Charles's efforts to promote unity may face resistance from William's more guarded stance, creating a subtle yet palpable tension within the family. The outcome of this delicate balancing act will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications, not only for the royal family's public image, but also for the future of the monarchy itself. According to the information provided by royal insiders, it appears that the British royal family may choose to forego the traditional Christmas gathering at their Sandringham estate this year. The apparent reason behind this potential decision is that the family might prefer to spend the holiday season in the more private and comfortable setting of their home in Norfolk, Anmer Hall, where they can enjoy quality time together with their children. William, the Duke of Cambridge, is known to particularly appreciate the peaceful and tranquil atmosphere of Norfolk during the festive period. He often takes advantage of this time to go on long, leisurely walks with the family's beloved dog, reveling in the opportunity to bond with his children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, away from the glare of the public spotlight. This more low-key and intimate celebration seems to align with William's personal preferences and his desire to create a relaxed and stress-free environment for his family during the holidays. However, those familiar with the complex dynamics within the royal household believe there may be more to this decision than meets the eye. Some speculate that William's choice to potentially skip the Sandringham gathering, especially if his stepbrother Tom Parker Bowles is present, could be a subtle statement, a quiet form of protest to convey his stance on certain matters without openly addressing them. While William is not known for engaging in public displays of drama, his actions often speak volumes, and this potential decision to celebrate Christmas away from the traditional royal gathering may be interpreted as a way for him to make a quiet yet impactful statement. The presence of Tom Parker Bowles, who is the son of Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, and William's stepbrother, could be a contributing factor in William's decision, as their relationship and the associated dynamics within the family are known to be complex and delicate. On the other hand, Tom himself seems largely unfazed by the speculations and rumors surrounding the royal family's Christmas plans. He has always been clear that he does not consider himself a part of the royal family, identifying himself primarily as Camilla's son and content with his own life and career outside of the royal spotlight. This independent and detached stance that Tom maintains may be a significant factor in William's thought process as he contemplates the best way to spend the holiday season with his own immediate family. The potential decision by the royal family to forego the traditional Sandringham Christmas gathering and instead celebrate the holidays at their private estate in Norfolk is a complex and multifaceted issue, with a variety of factors at play. At the heart of this decision lies the personal preferences of Prince William, who has been vocal about his desire for a more low-key and private celebration in recent years. The Sandringham estate, while steeped in royal tradition, can also be a place of formality and public scrutiny, with the family's every move under the watchful eye of the media and the public. The family's private estate in Norfolk, on the other hand, offers a more intimate and secluded setting, where the royals can enjoy the holiday season with a greater sense of privacy and freedom. Moreover, the decision may also reflect the family's evolving dynamics and the shifting priorities of the younger generation of royals. As the monarchy continues to adapt to the changing times, the royal household has been seeking ways to strike a balance between tradition and modernity, between public duty and personal needs. The decision to celebrate the holidays at their private estate may also be influenced by the family's desire to create a more inclusive and relaxed atmosphere, where the younger members of the family, such as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's children, can fully enjoy the festivities without the constraints and formalities of a public event. As the holiday season approaches, the world will be watching closely to see how the royals choose to commemorate this special time of year. The decision, whatever it may be, will undoubtedly be scrutinized and analyzed as the public continues to be fascinated by the inner workings and traditions of the British royal family. As the festive season approaches, the British royal family once again finds itself thrust into the glaring spotlight of public scrutiny. Despite the polite and subtle undercurrents of tension that have long simmered between the younger Prince William and his uncle, Prince Tom, the family attempts to present a united and harmonious facade for the benefit of the eager, onlooking world. However, behind the gilded doors of the royal residences, the cracks within this esteemed lineage are all too evident, threatening to unravel the carefully curated facade of unity and harmony. Matriarch Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, tirelessly endeavors to broker peace and goodwill, hoping to bring the disparate factions of the family together in a spirit of Yuletide unity. With her vast experience and diplomatic acumen, she navigates the treacherous waters of royal politics, employing her legendary charm and shrewd negotiation skills to smooth over the turbulent undercurrents that threaten to pull the family apart. Yet the stubborn rifts that have developed over years of unresolved grievances, ancient rivalries, and simmering resentments prove a formidable obstacle to her diplomatic efforts. The wounds, both emotional and psychological, run deep, and the battle lines have been drawn with an unyielding resolve. Whispers of past transgressions, perceived slights, and lingering animosities echo through the gilded halls, creating an atmosphere of tension and unease that permeates the very essence of the royal household. At the heart of the discord lies the fraught relationship between the future king, Prince William, and his wife, the beloved and influential Kate. A complex web of power dynamics, family obligations, and personal ideologies have driven a wedge between the couple as they find themselves at odds over the direction of the monarchy and the role they each must play in shaping its future. The impending arrival of the holiday season only serves to heighten the stakes, as the couple must wrestle with the decision of whether to join the family's traditional Christmas gathering at the Queen's Sandringham estate, or to maintain their distance, further entrenching the divide. The decision they make will not only have profound implications for their own relationship, but will also reverberate through the entire royal household, potentially altering the very course of the monarchy itself. With the eyes of the world watching, the couple must navigate this minefield of familial tensions, personal ambitions, and public expectations, all while striving to preserve the delicate balance that has sustained the House of Windsor for generations. Even the most powerful and privileged of families, adorned with wealth, titles, and the trappings trappings of royalty are not immune to the complexities and strains that can plague any household. Beneath the veneer of regal splendor, the Windsors grapple with deeply personal conflicts, unresolved emotional wounds, and the constant pressure of public scrutiny. While the world eagerly awaits news of the royal family's Yuletide plans, the truth about their internal struggles often comes to light, leaving observers to ponder the fate of this iconic dynasty. The Windsor family's holiday festivities are steeped in centuries-old traditions, from the lavish Christmas party at Buckingham Palace to the annual church service at Sandringham. Yet behind the meticulously orchestrated celebrations, tensions simmer within the family. Prince William and his wife Kate have reportedly been at odds with Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, over philosophical differences and personal grievances that have yet to be fully reconciled. Adding to the family's woes, Queen Elizabeth II, the stalwart matriarch, has been facing her own challenges in recent years. The advanced age and declining health of the 96-year-old monarch have placed a considerable strain on the younger generation as they navigate the impending transition of power and the delicate task of preserving the monarchy's legacy. Furthermore, the fallout from Prince Andrew's tarnished reputation and his association with the Jeffrey Epstein scandal has cast a troubling shadow over the entire royal family, heightening the need for unity and diplomatic maneuvering. As the world eagerly awaits news of the Windsor clan's holiday plans, the fate of this iconic dynasty hangs in the balance. Will William and Kate ultimately choose to set aside their differences and embrace the spirit of the season, putting aside their personal conflicts for the sake of the greater good? Or will the enduring chasm between them and the rest of the family persist, casting a shadow over the most hallowed of royal traditions and leaving the public to wonder about the future of the House of Windsor? Sit back and observe as this tale about the royals progresses. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share your views in the comments section. Also, be sure to turn on notifications to stay updated on the royal family. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.